OMG. Will this trigger some people in Canton? Karen Reed inks deal to develop a screen adaptation of a murder case. I can't handle it. My world is colliding. Former casting director turned podcaster and YouTuber who has covered this case extensively for the last few months. I am dying over this. Killers of the Flower Moon producer LBI Entertainment is behind a scripted project, and CAA is repping rights for Reed, who was acquitted of second-degree murder, not guilty, innocent, in the death of police officer boyfriend. I am literally freaking out. Karen Reed is writing a script, a movie, and it's going to be a good one, not some Lifetime bullshit to made for TV movie. This is going to be a good one. I can see it in her eyes. OMG. Guys, let's read this article together. It gets better. LBI Productions is partnering with Karen Reed and lead defense attorney Alan Jackson to develop a scripted project chronicling the case that ignited national media attention. The project promises details of the Reed story not yet disclosed to the public. The producer said, oh my gosh, we've been seeing all of these articles, all of these interviews with the attorneys on all of these YouTube channels, and they're like, we can't talk about it, we can't talk about it. It's gonna be in the movie. CAA is representing the film and TV rights. I'm passing out right now. It goes into the article goes into what happened on June 18th when the jury acquitted Karen. We were all there. Go back through my feed. You'll see me live reacting at a restaurant in Charleston. Reed's lawyers during the trials asserted she was framed by police. Obviously she was. I've lived in this town with John. I saw what it takes for a small group of powerful people to be above the law. I struggled for over 3 years to overcome this power and corruption, eliciting help. Okay, this is Karen Reed's statement. I've lived in this town with John. I saw what it takes for a small group of powerful people to be above the law, she says. I struggled for over 3 years to overcome this power and corruption, eliciting help from tens of private investigators, multiple attorneys, and eventually the federal government. It was ultimately a groundswell of local residents and a grassroots campaign that afforded me the resources I needed to fight back, Reed said in a statement on Friday about her successful defense during 2 trials. With exclusive access to both Reed and Jackson, the upcoming project is expected to look behind the prosecution, the defense's counter-investigation, and the cultural debate that surrounded the case. Ahead of the second trial for Reed, there were dueling TV docuseries from Investigation Discovery, Netflix, and others to explore whether Reed reversed her SUV over boyfriend O'Keefe or was framed to protect fellow Boston police officers involved in his death. This isn't just a legal thriller. It's about what happens when a single voice refuses to be silenced. Karen's case reflects the complicated moment in the time in which we live. We will have an opportunity to show layers that have never been brought to light. I'm dying. And we are committed to telling the story with urgency, nuance, and care, LBI production head Julie Yorn added in another statement. Alex Koner of Yorn Levine handled negotiations. Jared Levine of Yorn Levine acted for LBI Productions. They've also created 2 films, including Killers of the Flower Moon and Hell or High Water. I'm dying to know how much they paid to get the rights to this. This is a big deal. She's also working on a book project with the participation of Reed and Jackson. The publishing rights are being shot by literary agent Luke Janclow of Janclow and Nesbitt. Karen Reed, deservedly, is going to be very, very, very successful, and I am here for it. So excited for this.